What's going on, guys? Jacob Billingsley, Build the Base podcast. We're back after a year. It was a busy year. We opened 2 new facilities, and that's the reason why we took a whole year off from the podcast. As you guys know, the original one is in Hernando, Mississippi. We opened the second one in December of 2024 in Ocean Springs, Mississippi. And then just this past summer in June, we opened our third one in Madison Ridgeland, Mississippi. The podcast is something that I really enjoy doing. I feel like it gets a lot of good information out to some people. If you have been watching or listening, we have made a name change. Originally, it was Base Talk Podcast. Build the Base is now the new name, Build the Base Podcast. And that is a slogan, a term that we've been using since we originated. We've used it in our hashtags. We've made some gear with it. We've made a couple social media posts using hashtag Build the Base. And the reason for the name change, there's actually a few. That's kind of the point of this podcast I want to get into today. I don't think that I emphasize the importance of building the base, building the foundation. And specifically what I mean by that is athletic foundation. So now with social media, you see everybody's highlight reel. So we're having these high school athletes, these middle school athletes that are looking at these higher level college and professional athletes, Instagrams or TikToks or social medias, and they are seeing the highlight reels of what's going on. They're not seeing the foundation that was built in order to get to that specific spot. So building the foundation, building the base of athletic development is extremely important to be able to reach a certain level of skill set. Specifically, the analogy that I like to use is think about if you're building the base of a pyramid. Let's say that we build the base of the pyramid this wide. Well, the pyramid can only get that high based on the width of the base. But if you build the base of the pyramid this wide, obviously it can reach much higher. And that is exactly how physical adaptation and skill adaptation combine to allow you to reach a higher peak. So building the foundation of anything, especially athletically, is going to set you up for skill development to get to a high level down the road. So obviously this could be the foundation of strength, the foundation of good quality movement and mobility, the foundation of speed and power. Building those physical qualities, and the bigger that we build the base of those physical qualities while we're young, which is why it is so incredibly important to be strength training year round between the ages of 12 and 18 until you go to college, is that you are building the foundation in order to have the skill set rise to the peak. So build the foundation wide, that way that this peak can reach much higher. Also, other than just physical development, base sports performance and base personal training is in business to influence people, to help people. I always say we want to be able to provide direction to our people, specifically our athletes that were once in the shoes, or that we were once in the shoes that they are looking to go in. So building the foundation of physical training, but also social and emotional development, as well as spiritual development. So we are in the business of building people. We are in the business of building good quality humans that are going to populate the earth and try to make the earth better. That is literally what we're here to do, is to serve God and serve people. Well, that is part of building the base, building the foundation. It's not just an athletic foundation. It's a social and emotional foundation, as well as a spiritual foundation. So those are a lot of reasons why build the base has always been something that's been important to us, but something that why I now want to make the name of the podcast Build the Base Podcast, because again, we want to use this platform to provide direction for foundational things for high school, middle school, college athletes that are wanting to play at the next level, as well as their parents and guardians, to be able to provide a source of information that you know you can trust, that's going to help you get to the next level physically, socially, emotionally, and spiritually. We're here to help build the base, build the foundation of you and your athletics career, so that way we can help you reach the peak. So we're going to keep this one short. That's the name, the reason for the name change. We're going from Base Talk to Build the Base Podcast. I'm really excited to be able to bring you guys one of these episodes each week. Like I mentioned, we're going to talk about physical training. We're going to talk about in-season programming, how to train around your schedule. what to do when you have back-to-back games or double headers, or you play Saturday, Sunday, but you've got 7 volleyball matches back to back to back. What do you do? How do you fuel for that? How do you recover for that? How do you train for that? So nutrition topics, performance nutrition, again, social and emotional. So this could be from a development standpoint, this could be like an athlete's in the gym. Social and emotional development is going to understand that there's other people around you. It's not just about you. An example is if I'm using a piece of equipment and there's 2 people waiting to use that piece of equipment, I need to develop the social and emotional feel that it's going to take to be selfless and bring other people in and say, hey, I'm done with it. Feel free to go ahead and hop in. And a lot of times things like that are missed from the youth development standpoint. So that's specifically what I mean by social, emotional feel. Obviously, we're also a place where our athletes can come and talk to us about things that are going on in their lives that they may or may not want to talk with a parent or guardian about, or that they can talk to their sport coach about. So obviously, we're here to help for that sort of thing as well. And then going down the spiritual development, we're here to love God, love people. We're here to help build people up and bring the good news, share the good news. And that is what Base Sports Performance is. We're a faith-based, performance-based company where we are basing everything we do around helping, providing direction to people. So again, whether that's physical, social, emotional, spiritual, we bring good quality humans in for our training team. That way we can influence the next generation to become better people as well. So the only thing that I ask in return, if you will subscribe, it takes 6 seconds, but it helps us more than you believe. Subscribe to the channel, whether you're on Spotify, Apple Podcast, YouTube. Subscribe, because that's what allows this to get in the hands of other people and allows them to hear these messages as well. The second thing I ask is just share it. If you're a parent, you come across a good episode, share it to your kids, share it to your friends, allow them to share it to their kids. If you're a coach and you come across an episode that you think is really good, share it with your team. So that's all that we ask in return, is if you will subscribe on the platform, share the podcast. That way we can reach and help others. Until I talk to you guys in the next podcast, have a great day.